Yo, you tuning in to Talk to Me 843 podcast, Man Up Out, and this is your boy Trent,
Matt,
Mike, and don't you go nowhere. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned.
my name is Michael, and we're coming to you from Pooler, Georgia. We have Jessica here with Stir Coffee. She's going to tell you a little bit about the business and what they bring to the Pooler, Georgia area.
So we are Stir Coffee Co., and we exist to stir one another up in love and good works. So we have this big space, so if you have like any conferences or any meetings, we are more than welcome to have a ton of people come in and just commune with one another and love one another. We do all of our community through one cup at a time. And we are coming up on our 1-year anniversary, so we are super stoked for that, and we thank everyone for coming out. And we really love this place, and we enjoy working here. Everyone that we meet, and they leave reviews. They say that we are the friendliest people, and we always have a big smile on our face, and that's what we want to bring happiness and joy and love to the community of Pooler, Georgia.
So, I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, you can't go wrong by coming here and getting you a good cup of, it can be tea, it can be coffee, whatever it is. I promise you it's going to be the right thing for you. If you don't know what you want, just get with Jessica. She can assist you in everything you need.
But today, man, we're talking about the power of image, man, and how, man, as men, our image really does matter. It can open doors, it can close doors, and a lot of times, because people already have a predetermined idea of who we are before we even open our mouths, what we say and what we do, it does matter. It really does, especially in the judgmental society that we live in. We really got to carry ourselves in a way where, you know, because if you think about it, it's not factual what people think of us until we manifest what they're thinking. Until we act and do exactly what they say. Oh, well, I knew he was going to do that. It's not fact. You know, just because I'm black don't mean I'm going to come rob you. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually a pretty nice guy. You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, and hard working at that. So, but you wouldn't know that unless you speak to me. You know? And so, as men, we gotta make sure our image is on point. We're not just talking about the way that we're dressing, even though that's cool and dandy. But who you are on the inside will manifest itself on the outside. And so, Mike, what's your thoughts on that?
So, my thought on image is, don't judge a book by its cover. So, when you see something and you look at it, sometimes it could be something totally different than what your eyes see. Don't judge, don't prejudge. With an image, honestly, I think everybody deserves a fair chance to give you their image by speaking, by showing you their character, what kind of person they are. My image shouldn't be based off what I wear, what brand I wear. Just because I got a do-rag on, some Jordans on, it doesn't mean I'm gangster.
FUBU?
FUBU. For us, by you. So, you know, carry yourself the way you want to be treated. Your image can mean a lot. People don't understand, though, you know, you got fortunate people and you got less fortunate. Just because this man over here looks raggedy don't mean he's right. It's called battling some things, going through some things.
Hey, preach, bro.
And if you sit here and say you ain't never been through nothing, you're telling us a lie. Everybody done been through it. I don't care if it's your image, your family, or whatever. We all been through it. It just takes stronger people to admit it. But I would not let my image as a black man be destroyed based on what I wear. For example, you know, my mom was my image. That's who I watched work. I watched her work ethic. I watched the way she go hard and make sure, you know, she took care of her family. And that's heavy on me because I found myself doing the same thing, working 2 to 3 jobs, you know, making sure the bills meet, making sure I can afford clothes to put on my back for my image of me that y'all have. It's hard out here for different people because stereotyping people has done made the image of people the wrong image.
So you talked about your mom being the focal point of what, and we just got out the segment talking about, you know, the fatherless homes in America, and we know the impact of dads in the home, you know, and this is one of them. You know, as a man, dad set the tone of how, as a man, what you should be doing. You know, you should be working, you should be providing, right? Like no one else taught me that. You know, the desire to want to get out there and grind, it just didn't come from nowhere. It came from dad. You know, seeing him work, seeing him go to work day in and day out, right? And so we talk about image, man. How important is it from a man, from a parent standpoint? How we carry ourselves, we know it's going to rub off on our kids because they're watching. They're looking at everything we're doing from the time they're born all the way up, you know, until we leave this earth, you know. And so they're looking at how much responsibility on us as parents to make sure that we're living our lives in a way to where it's positively, you know, it's positively a good influence on our kids when it comes to image.
So with image, with me, you know, so a lot of people think when kids 2, when kids 3, you know, you can do what you want around them and they don't pick up on that. That's when kids learn the most. So like, this is for the people that got sons, daughters, you know, just make sure the image you set at home is the image you want them to live by. Ooh, and what I mean when I speak that, what I mean when I say that is make sure what you do is the image. And I mean, if you got a son and you putting your hands on his mother, your girlfriend, your wife, or whatever, that's the wrong answer. Because when your son see that image, he gonna take that same thing when he become a man, and when he grow up, he gonna be that same way and think it's fine because we didn't teach him no better. You know, that's an image. You know, if you a man, think about the way you move when you around your daughter. And what I mean by the way you move, don't let your kids just meet any and everybody you talk to. Please build some kind of stability, some kind of wall, you know, make sure you put enough time into that person where you know their image.
Know that person.
Inside and outside.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to confuse our kids to thinking it's just okay to have somebody bring a different image in the house every day.
That's right. As a matter of fact, I mentioned it on the last series. How the young daughter came and she was like, she had too many male role models. It's like, hey, you know, mom, if you're looking, I'm sorry. She didn't mean it out of any ill intent, but she just like, look, I just had way too many. All I need is one. All I really need is one. And so, like, you know, when it comes to image, I remember growing up, man, one of the things that was instilled in me, and I think because the aspect of the nuclear family is being attacked now, this is non-existent anymore, the importance of it, and that's the family name. At the end of the day, my daughter is going to be a Deeds, you know, and so forth. You know, at the end of the day, your children are going to carry, you know, the son's going to carry your name for life. Your daughter's going to carry her name until she get married. Yeah. So, you know, that name matters, man. Because how many times have we known people in our community growing up, and mom be like, don't hang with so and such. Don't hang with such. I bet not catch you with such and such. And then you often wonder as a kid, well, why? They cool, why? Mom, no. The family ain't no good. The folks over there ain't no good. It's the name, bro. Once the name gets tainted in the public eye, it's hard to rectify that.
But it's a word that goes along with the name. Upbringing. See, image is very important because it's important. If you need to change, make that change.
Mm-hmm.
But some people don't want to change because of their upbringing. You know, it's like giving advice. Some people are gonna take it. Some people are gonna listen. Some people might get offended because I'm bothering with your upbringing. And that's the main thing people don't understand is image has a lot because it starts at the home. And definitely when it comes to kids, that's why when you was small, your mama popping your leg, like, you know, you got some home training.
Mm-hmm.
It starts as kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like my parents, and a lot to you. But yeah, I come from a household where I knew better. You know, I knew better. And one word got back to Bob Dukes from my pops.
Oh, that's a wrap.
Yeah, I
That's a wrap. Ain't no asking questions.
Yeah,
That's a wrap.
I already knew. I already knew what was gonna happen to me, man. Okay.
You ever knew?
I'm scared now.
Matter of fact, when report cards come back, and you trying to run to the mailbox to get to for your folks do. Oh, God. You know that whooping coming.
Hey, if they get their report card and it's bad, look here. Before you get that beat, you already shaking like a stripper already.
Oh boy,
You trembling, man. Like
He said he come from the Fabo.
and then if they didn't get you before you took a shower, you better watch out in the bathtub. You got nowhere to go.
Oh yeah.
You ever try to hide underwater? Don't work. Don't work. You think that water gonna protect? Boy, you be that cold and shivery.
Oh, why gonna be your worst enemy?
Man, that's why, man. Look at you get beaten, and you get beaten, get them whelps on you, boy. Look here. Hey,
Well, we'll be there for days.
Hey, they so big, look like kilos, man.
Man, I tell you,
Kilos, man. Nah.
you know, back to image, man. So we were talking about the power of image, man, and how, like, man, it's not just about what you wear. It's about who you are.
Yeah.
You know, how you view yourself is exactly how you're gonna act. If you're constantly in a victim mentality, you know, how you expect anybody to take you serious? The thing that comes to mind with image is that there's a phrase that you are what you eat. You ever heard that? You are what you eat. For all y'all fat people, yeah, I say y'all, I ain't fat. You are what you eat. So,
Big is in. I'm sexy. I don't know what he talking about. So, you know.
hey, for all y'all single ladies, my man said Big Boy season is in and he is available. Just like
Call my number. 1-800 Big Boy.
But no, man, like, you know, image, bro. Image, and the thing is that we're constantly eating every single day. And how are we eating? From what we eat, I mean, from what we see, from what we're reading, the things that we're choosing to entertain is constantly feeding us every single day. And so when you begin to act in a way, the first thing that comes into mind is like, okay, well, that's who you are. A lot of times we like to, you know, make excuses for people.
Right.
But we got to get out of that mentality, because the same way we get up and we challenge ourselves every day, in the same way the next man and the next woman can get up and challenge themselves every day. Circumstances and circumstances. We all go through things in life. But nothing stops a person from looking in the mirror and saying, you know what, I'm going to be better than who I was yesterday. I got a job simply because I wore a shirt and a tie. And this job I had no qualifications for. You needed a degree to get the position. But the guy simply gave me the job because I was the first person in that day. He interviewed over 30 people and I was the only one who had on a shirt and tie. He told me a guy came in a tank top. He said a guy came in a sweater. He said a guy came, it's just normal urban wear. And he's like, why would I let you be a part of my investment, my life that I put in this company, blood, sweat, and tears, when you can't even come in a shirt and tie?
But it goes back to what I said, upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we come from an era of, let's not just say, you got tennis shoes, you got jeans, you got shirts. Parents made you buy dressy clothes.
I remember when we actually used to go to Walmart, church, and you wasn't coming around Mama Dukes and Grandma looking all kind of way in church,
But like, I'm trying to figure out, like, to the point, why would you come to a job interview in tech top?
Flip flops.
This is a professional setting. I don't care if you were flipping burgers. I don't care if you was cleaning up a pigsty. Man, dude, like I said, if you don't want to come in a shirt and a tie, at least dress for the job.
Simple. You would be surprised how many things we think it's so hard to acquire. It's very simple.
Very. Sometimes it's free.
A lot nowadays, man, when there's so many jobs available, folks just want someone that they know can come into work. They just want somebody they know that, hey, when 8 o'clock hits, you want to walk in through those doors.
Well, before 8.
Before 8. Yeah, before 8. But that's so hard to find nowadays. There's no way you can tell me nobody wants to hire you when there's more jobs out there right now. Amazon just built a brand new warehouse in Fort Worth. Hyundai plant is about to build a whole new plant out there in, I believe, Bullitt County, back there on 16.
Yep. And
you mean to tell me the plant itself is over 2,300 jobs. The Amazon warehouse is over 2,000 plus jobs. You mean to tell me that there's not enough jobs out here and you can't find none because nobody wants to take a chance on you? I walked into an interview last week. All I did was fill out the paper. He ain't asked me no question. He said, come in on Monday.
You got to take accountability for you. That's the main thing. Anything in this world you want, you can have. But you got to put yourself in that right state of mind and dress for the occasion. That's the main thing. We're talking about this image thing. Everybody, they know what it takes. They just don't want to do what it takes. I'm not saying everybody, but we all know. We all know. Isn't it? In today's world, with the technology we have, there's no excuses. Money's going around faster than ever these days. There's no excuse why you can't go get a pair of slacks, shoes, shirt, and a tie.
And I'm gonna say this: you got a felony, it don't even matter.
Nope.
The city will hire you.
Yep.
Lowe's will hire you. Home Depot will hire you. All it takes is a simple Google search, and there's companies out there that will hire you. There are apps, Gig Pro. There are freelance apps where even if you have a record, you can still make some money. You just gotta have the willingness to go. There's no reason as a man you're laying on the couch and the woman paying all the bills. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't cooking. You ain't cleaning. She gotta come home and she taking care of you like you the woman. I can't tell you how many times I hear some ladies say, "Hey, yeah, I got a man, but he going through it. Oh, he going through it. Well, yeah, he this." I said, "Well, what is he doing?" "Oh, well, he just on the couch." Get off your behind, go down the street. Even the Arab store hire you. I know a guy in Jacksonville had a felony. No lie, had a felony. And this dude could walk into a gas station, come out with a job. He went to the gas station and said, "Hey, what you need me to do around the place?" Guy said, "Hey man, I need these walls painted, and can you come in at night and sweep them off the floor?" He said, "I'll do that." Came in overnight, sweep up the floors. Took him about a month, probably a couple of weeks to paint the walls, repaint the walls. Guy paid him for each job each time he came in, off the books. And there's people out there, man, that is willing to give you work. It's a matter of if you're working or not. And the reason why I say the power of image is because there's power in our words. Yes. Our words is a contribution to our image. It's hard for me to take you seriously when all you do is cuss like a sailor and you don't have no other vocabulary to add to your sentence. And I'm not judging nobody. Don't get me wrong. But when you're going into a setting, your words matter.
They do.
Your words matter. How you treat people, it matters. How you value, how you view yourself, it matters because it shows in how you treat other people. And so, but all these things start at home.
But one thing that I need to say, because of image, the most important thing, stop looking at other people's lives.
Right.
Stop looking at other people's lives. Because what they have is for them. You know what I'm saying? You have to get what you need to get and earn what you earn. But remember, everybody that's on top didn't start on top.
On top.
They came from the bottom up.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, just for example, if I'm down on my luck, I see a man with a yacht, you know, with his family and he fishing. Yeah, I mean, that's nice. But at the end of the day, you know, I can't put myself in a spot where, you know, I wish I had that or I want that. I can get it, but maybe it's not my time yet. Maybe it could be some steps along that God could be teaching. You know, you always look at, oh man, you know, the billionaires, the millionaires, they got this, they got that. But it's like, are you able to put up and go through what they have to go through on a daily basis to have that lifestyle? That's why we can't look at other people's lives.
And you know, this is a social media, internet driven society.
Yeah.
And so you got the internet couple, see TikTok, you know, guys, you know, and everything like so. It's so easy when your head is in the phone, in the laptop, in the mobile device. It'd be good and this ain't just for men, this is for everybody. It'd be good to get your head out your device sometimes.
Yep.
You know, I remember, man, there'd be times we was forced to go out into the streets. You know, and there was no way we about to sit inside the house all day and play video games and what. There was no way that was gonna happen. We had to go outside. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God for that because that gave you a dose of reality. You know, that hey, not everything is on social media. I can't tell you how many people right now commit suicide because of words spoken on social media. I can't tell you how many people right now is dealing with self-confidence. They can't even look in the mirror because of words spoken about them and their body on social media. Look, your life, who you are, is way bigger than social media. Social media is a tool that can be used to enhance the opportunities in your life. It is at all not reality. You're looking at these stars. There's a reason why we watch and then call these things reality TV. You know, it's their conspired view of reality. They conspire these whole scenarios and stuff. That's by far does not reflect real life, no, at all. Not at all. But it's so easy to buy into that, man.
Yeah.
It's so easy. That's why, you know, we think that, man, hey, a girl may not look at you because you ain't dressed a certain way. Well, if that girl just want to know you just for you. But because you ain't got self-confidence in yourself and your abilities, you feel like your abilities lies in the way you dress.
Right.
I'm be sorry, man. The clothes don't make me. I make the clothes. You know what I'm saying? I know millionaires right now that can walk out with some dang sketches on.
But the thing about it, though, like you said, most people who are rich, filthy rich, you won't know they're rich by the way they dress.
By the way they dress.
By the way they dress.
Michael Jordan gets every 8 days, I believe, over $2 million. Every 8 days from Nike. You watch this dude dress, he ain't flamboyant. Mark Cuban, he ain't flamboyant. Matter of fact, he comes to Savannah and he does an event every year where he gives young men free suits. And teaches them how to tie ties.
But the crazy part is image. When I come back to image, people be like, I don't know how to write a resume. Now we got resume builders. You ain't gotta know how to write. It's gonna put it together
They're
before
gonna put it together for you.
All you gotta do is take the time. Take the time to build your image.
That's right.
You can't settle for, I don't know how to do this. It is 2023. If you don't know how to do it, Google it. If you don't know how to Google it, it's out there somewhere.
Google is not just made to search for porn.
Yeah.
I hit a button. I hit it. I'm saying it again for the people in the back. Google is not made just for Pornhub, okay? It can actually be a tool to help you get a job.
Yeah. Get you a woman.
I mean, I'm just saying, man. But there's so many tools out here that we can use, man. And in a nutshell, man, just like you said, you hit it. How you view yourself, how your image is to other people is all based on the investment that you put into yourself.
Yeah.
Everything is an investment. This show is an investment. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes the willingness to say, what can we do better? We look at these shows. We go back and we talk about it throughout the week. We just don't upload and say, well, hey, here it is. We actually think about what we can do better to produce quality content for you guys. It takes time. It takes investment. And what? It shows over time progression. So when a person don't progress, it's a result of them not investing.
Right.
You got to invest in yourself. What, as men, man, we have our ability to step on the scene, and our presence can speak thousands of words before we even speak. I'm telling you, man. But you can always get that one guy that come on the scene, and you like,
Yeah.
here this dude again.
Yeah.
Oh man,
There's always one.
y'all remember Friday? Debo came rolling down the block.
Yep.
They knew Debo was coming down the block. Hey, put your chain up.
that old squeaky bike.
Hey,
Yeah.
they know what Debo was about.
Yep.
As men, man, people can know what you're about before you even speak by how your actions manifest itself on a daily basis. So, fellas, invest time in your image by working on how you present yourself, by working on your words, working on the things, work on how you dress, man. Stop sagging your pants. We don't have to go over the origins, do we?
So I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
So we talking about image, right? Have you ever been put in a situation where it could be you, your girlfriend, your brother, your sister, we talking about image. You ever been put in a situation where somebody made you question the image you give off?
Yep, sure have. So, like, is that really me? I do that. I'm be honest. I've been asked a specific question. I don't want to say her name, but we was having a conversation, and she brought up some things that was questionable. She was like, hey, in other words, how you talk to people and they say, hey, how can you say you this, but then you do this? And it's so easy to, like, dang me, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Well, what about you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if we just shut the heck up and think about it, there might be some truth to it.
Yeah.
And so I had to shut. Okay, I'll be honest. I didn't shut the heck up in the moment. I kind of went on the defensive, but it got to the point to where when I got by myself and I actually thought about it, I was like, dang, man, I can see that. I can see how I can come off as overly aggressive. I can see how I can come off as ill-tempered, ill-mannered. I can see how I can come off as like I don't care, nonchalant. So now at that point, when you start to realize, okay, I can see this in myself, what are you gonna do about it? So and none of it is overnight. Progression. It's not solved overnight. But what it did was it made me pinpoint some areas in my life that could be better. And sometimes it takes someone else to look from the outside to see what you can't even see in yourself. Because it's easy for us to look at ourselves and think we're the best thing since sliced bread. Oh yeah, man, I got it together. Then you realize someone else like, hey bro, you got such and such. Hey bro, you don't show up on time. Hey bro, your breath stink. You ever had somebody tell you your breath stink? Okay, you ever had somebody give you, hey, you might want to get this, get this mint right there.
Okay.
It hurts, but it's a good hurt.
But let me flip it. It can be a good hurt, right? But all the time when people make you question yourself where you at, sometimes they want to change you. They would, they want to change you to who they want you to be. Now I understand we all have our flaws and we have things that we need to work on. But prime example, most women, when a man gets married, a man starts living with a woman. After a while, she comes, hey baby, I think you should put this on or put that on. Start trying to dress you. It's cool if you buy me, a piece or two here and there, but don't try to change me all the way. But some people do it to try to change who you are because, for one, they might not like how you carry yourself. You know what? I like him better if I can make him act this way or make her act this way. Some people also, by image, can be intimidated as well too.
That's true.
It goes.
That's true.
So it goes both ways.
It does.
It goes both ways because then once they start changing you, it comes under a control factor.
It does. It takes. I think how we bypass that is us being conscious of who we are.
True.
We know when we mess up.
Right.
We know when we got some things to work on.
Right.
And a lot of times, even when someone calls us out on it, we don't like to admit it. But we know. Okay, dang, man. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
You're right. But when you know in yourself where you're at, and someone else tries to bring a factor into your life that is contrary to who you are, then as a person, that's when you gotta be like, no, that's not me.
Right.
It's okay if you think that of me, because you're obligated to whatever you believe as a person.
Right.
But for me, that's not me, right? So it does take some knowing yourself to be able to maintain yourself. You're right. So you gotta take, like you say in the last segment, you gotta take some time out for yourself, man.
Yeah.
You gotta take some time out for yourself. Get to know you. Don't know you according to the opinions of other people. Yeah. Know you for you. And that only comes the more you spend some time self-reflecting on yourself. Sometimes you gotta get away for that to happen.
Because if you don't, you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
You're gonna have strain here, strain here,
Yep.
strain here, strain here. You're gonna be
People
moving all over the place. Yeah. No.
Be a people pleaser.
No,
Yeah.
Now, one thing I ain't said people, one of my friends, shout out to my boy G, by the way, he said, man, one thing, he said, I know it's about you, and next should be 10 years, that would be cool. He said, bro, you march to the beat of your own drum.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 times out of 10, I do. 9 times out of 10, I march to the beat of my own drum. I take what my parents, instilled in me, and then I do my own thing. But like I said, I ain't out here doing nothing I ain't got no business doing.
That's right.
But it's just the point where, I know when I'm wrong.
That's right.
I know when I need to, work on myself, work on flaws, but just let people just come change me and, and I think you should do this and, you need to join this. Man, no.
Yeah.
What you need to do is give me 50 feet.
Yeah.
And go on about your day.
Go on, budget.
I know I'm working on myself.
Hey, you should be working on yourself every single day.
I know, because I'm improving my image, because that Cinnabon
Bro,
look good.
hey, look, hey, I'm telling you, y'all need to come on down to Stir Coffee Company in Pooler, man. Get you some of this.
Bro, that
this
Cinnabon
Cinnabon.
shade. Come here.
Hey, it's fresh. It's fresh. Right after we end it, but
Listen.
hey, I'll worry about my calories tomorrow, alright?
Nah, I'm counting mine today. Tomorrow ain't promised.
I thought you were going to say something. Boy, man, you talking about a Cinnabon.
Hey, look here, man. I tell you, look here. Nah, I'm gonna eat that right now. Matter of fact, you can eat the meat quiche. Not eat the cinnamon. No, man, for real though. It's just, man, the power of image, man. It really does. It really is important. Men, because this is the man up squad. We're talking to men here. Men, man, it's important how you carry yourself, because you are a reflection of your family. When your kids walk out the front door, they are a reflection of you. And the thing about it, man, is name matters, man. Name matters. At the end of the day, man, our name is what we got. And when that's gone, that's gone. Yep. it's people right now, you know, the Kardashians and all that stuff like that, all the sex tapes that came out, man. It was a tape. Imagine them, her kids. There's a reason why she fought so hard to get them tapes off the internet, because she realized, man, the decisions that I make now, they're gonna grow up and they're gonna see that. The mistakes that I made now, they're gonna grow up and they're gonna see that.
Oh yeah. The Freaknik special.
Yeah.
Okay.
All y'all people who was in that Freaknik documentary, shame on you. Shame. Shame on you.
Getting sandwiched by two men on the dance floor.
Listen,
Oh man.
y'all know what y'all was doing.
Yeah.
Man, everybody was in the world with him. Am I gonna be on it? Is it gonna be on me?
But you know the main thing about it, man, they were scared because now those same women have kids now.
Yep.
And they're scared that their kids are going to see
They in the church,
their mothers
certain on the front row.
acting totally different from what they see now.
Freaknik came out.
Mom, that's you. I mean, how can you explain?
Granny Meg.
You can't explain it to your kid. You can't explain it to your child. You're getting grind on from a dude in the front and a dude in the back. Well, he would pick you up and he got you dancing and all this right here.
But I tell
You
you,
can't explain it to your kid, man.
back in those days, it was easy to get away with stuff. Nowadays, we live in a very tech-savvy era.
Yeah, because I got a picture.
You can. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And the thing about the internet, and I'm going to say this to you, and then we got to get on up out of here.
Yeah.
But once you put something on the internet, it's there. It's there forever. It don't matter how many times you click delete on your phone, it's out there. So I'm telling you, man, even now, jobs, I've known jobs that they check your Facebook.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They check your Facebook. They'll go on there. Yeah. See you twerking at the red light. Red light district. Then you get the call. I'm sorry, you know, we decided to go with another candidate. Why? Because, man, when you get on these people's jobs, imagine if you started a company. Who would you want to hire to be a representative of you and your investment? It's important. So when we talk about image and how it can open and close doors, it can. This ain't just some biased perspective. This ain't some religious view. It's life, man. It's life. And there's so many opportunities out here, man. Take advantage of it. But it starts with you at home, man. Work on yourself. Work on your word. Work on your speech. Work on how you carry yourself, man. And guess what, man? And realize your image is going to manifest itself too in the company that you keep. Yep. So when you around a whole bunch of fools, I'm gonna look at you like you're a fool. Like, why are you hanging with these dudes? Why are you hanging with people? I'm gonna end it with this. If the people who you hanging with ain't elevating you and you ain't elevating them, why the hell y'all hanging together? What's the purpose? For another good time? For a good laugh?
Stay in the same spot.
A kee-hee-ha-ha? If your kee-hee-ha-ha ain't making you no money, if it ain't elevating you to your next level, and you know, I'm gonna quote. I heard something on Facebook. We talked about it yesterday, and the guy on Facebook, man. I wish I got his name, man, because I want to be able to quote this guy specifically. But he said, man, he believed in his day ones, man. Because your day ones are people who they're there. You didn't have no choice in who they are. You grew up with them. That they were there from the jump. They were there from your kids, you know, elementary school all the way up, man. Yeah. They're there. Y'all may have been neighbors, grew up together, played football together. You had no choice in your day ones. But your day twos are people who you intentionally chose to be in your circle. Your day twos are people who, after you grew up and got some understanding, you chose saying, hey man, I like you, let's hang out. Those are your day twos. So when I look at your day twos and your day twos ain't doing nothing to elevate you, I question you and your ability to make solid decisions in your life because you chose that person to be around you. When you know that you ain't doing nothing for them and they ain't doing nothing for you.
But that's the image I want.
Yeah, that's the image you wanted, right? But that's the image you want. And a lot of people, they choose a lot, and I get this, and I feel like this is on my heart to say. It's not our job to save people. We ain't God, we ain't Jesus, we ain't the Pope, we are just normal, flawed human beings with our own problems. We have no capability to save anybody. We gotta work on ourselves. So for people, I hear people a lot of time, oh, well, I feel obligated. Oh, this person is the same way I'm obligated to work on me. You obligated to work on you.
Tell you something. When you feel obligated to save someone, they see that in you, and then they're gonna work on that because they're gonna see that you have a weakness.
Yep.
You have a weakness. You're not obligated to do anything for nobody.
Yep. And nobody's perfect.
No. Right.
Nobody's perfect. But the folks that I want around me, you need to be working on you with me.
Right.
As I work on me with you. Check me as I check you.
Yep.
You know? Support me as I support you. Celebrate with me as I celebrate with you.
Yep.
And we eating together. It's just that simple. It get to a point in your life, why wait till you're 40 and now you want to try and make life-changing decisions? Why do you want to wait till you're 50 to act like you're 50? I know some old guys right now, they're sitting around the same tree, the same people talking about the same things. Bro, at some point in time in your life, you should want better for yourself. But it takes time and investment into you to make that happen.
Like I said, people don't want to change, man.
Yeah.
They want the blessings. They want the miracles. They want all the good things in life, but they're not willing to change the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Because they feel like, oh, if I change, oh, you know what, they're gonna think, you know, I'm acting, you know, sedity, or I'm acting better than them. And 9 times out of 10, if you got that mind right, you are better than them.
Mm.
Now, what you can do, you can help lift them up, but if they don't want to come or grow, then you gotta go.
That's right.
That's the whole thing about it. One thing I learned, and after my parents told me this, everybody can't come on your journey. Everybody can't come on your journey.
That's right.
Sometimes your journey is for you. That's why in life, you got school friends, then after high school, that's when life really changed, right?
Mm.
Some people gonna stay in your life forever. Some people gonna go, and you meet new people.
That's right.
So life is a journey.
Your
But-
environment changes.
Right.
You encounter it. That's why it's so important to get out your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes you leaving your hometown.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
does. Man, my life changed for the better when I left home. I love home. Don't get me wrong, Charleston. I love Charleston. But man, my life changed when I left. Because I got around a new environment. I got around some new people. My mind frame changed. But now when I go back home, I can actually be of some assistance.
Yeah.
I can. And so when I say all that to say this as we close, is that man, your image is linked to your environment.
Yes.
Change your environment, invest in yourself, man, and watch yourself begin to change for the better, man.
True.
Watch yourself begin to change for the better, man. As we leave our closing remarks, man, Mike, close us out, man. What you got to say to the people and fill us out for the day?
You know, just you watching this video, I want you to work on your image, because we can all improve our image. Ain't none of us perfect. We can always do something to make us better than we were yesterday, better than we were an hour ago. Stay positive. If it's any way we can help you out in any shape, form, or way, you know, reach out. Reach out to us, comment, or whatever you may need to do to get in touch with us. And like you said, we can't save you. We're not God, but we can help you. We can try to guide you. We can try to mentor you, because we all go through trials. We all go through tribulations, you know, and some people take a lesson as a lesson, and some people take it as a blessing. Everything we go through makes who we are. Everything we encounter got something to do with how we respond or how we communicate or anything. I just want y'all, I hope y'all enjoy the show. I want y'all to continue to tune in. We're going to be coming at you every week with a different topic about something, and some of the things we may get so deep into, it may roll over to an episode 1 to an episode 2.
That's right.
And I don't want y'all to think we pick the topics every week. Sometimes y'all can let us know what y'all want to hear, and we'll bring the topic to you. So this is Mike signing out.
Max signing out.
And of course, your boy Trent, man. Y'all know what it is.
Oh, I'm empty.
Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Espresso!
Right.